The Tiger, the Panther, the Schwerer Gustav. Each name carries a story of engineering brilliance, battlefield dominance, and the men who drove them. Today, we explore every German vehicle used in the Second World War. We start our list with German tanks. Panzer I, Germany's earliest light tank, built mainly for training, but thrown into real combat during Poland and France. Its twin machine guns and thin armor made it vulnerable, yet it played a crucial role in developing early blitzkrieg tactics. Despite limitations, thousands were used until 1941 before being shifted to secondary roles. The next up is Panzer II. Armed with a 20mm autocannon, Panzer II led many early invasions, including Poland, France, and the Balkans. It offered better mobility and armor than the Panzer I, making it more suitable for reconnaissance and fast advances. As newer tanks appeared, it transitioned into scouting and support duties. Panzer 35T, originally a Czech design, captured after Germany annexed Czechoslovakia. Panzer 35T offered good speed and firepower for 1939-1940, performing well in Poland and France. However, its complex suspension suffered on the Eastern Front, leading to its retirement. Panzer 38T, another Czech tank adopted by Germany and widely praised for its reliability. It served effectively during early Barbarossa, especially in reconnaissance and infantry support roles. Its excellent chassis became the base for multiple tank destroyers later in the war. Next, Panzer III. Designed as the primary battle tank of the Wehrmacht, initially with a 37mm and later a 50mm gun, it formed the backbone of armored divisions in North Africa and the Eastern Front. By 1943, it was outclassed, but upgraded versions continued serving as command tanks and assault guns. Panzer IV, the most versatile German tank of World War II, evolving from a short barrel support role to a deadly medium tank with the long 75mm gun. It fought on every front, from North Africa to Stalingrad to Normandy. Its balance of firepower, armor, and production numbers made it the Wehrmacht's workhorse. Next up is the Panther, or Panzer V, introduced in 1943 to counter the Soviet T-34, combining sloped armor with a powerful 75mm L-70 gun. It excelled at long-range combat and defensive operations, though early models faced mechanical failures. Despite issues, it became one of Germany's most effective tanks of the war. Next, Tiger I. Armed with the infamous 88mm gun, the Tiger I dominated battlefields with superior firepower and frontal armor. It proved extremely dangerous at long ranges, often destroying enemies before being seen. However, its weight and mechanical complexity limited mobility and production numbers. Germany's tank destroyers. Marder I. Built on captured French tank chassis like the Lorraine 37L, the Marder I carried the German 75mm Pak anti-tank gun in an open-topped compartment. It was rushed into service in 1942 to counter increasing Soviet armor on the Eastern Front. Lightly protected but powerful, it served mainly as mobile anti-tank support during defensive operations. Marder II. Using the Panzer II chassis, the Marder II offered slightly better mobility and reliability compared to the Marder I. Armed with either the German 75mm Pak-40 or captured Soviet 76.2mm guns, it provided significant firepower but remained vulnerable due to thin armor. It fought on multiple fronts, including North Africa and the Eastern Front, often used in hit-and-run ambush roles. Marder III. Based on the excellent Czech Panzer 38T chassis, the Marder III was considered the most balanced of the series. It featured improved stability, better gun mounting, and higher accuracy thanks to the reliable suspension. Despite its open top, it became one of Germany's most widely used anti-tank vehicles, serving from Stalingrad to Normandy with multiple upgraded versions. StuG III. Originally an assault gun for infantry support, later variants were turned into deadly tank destroyers. Its low profile, strong 75mm gun, and off-road ability made it one of Germany's most successful armored vehicles. StuGs destroyed thousands of enemy tanks during defensive operations. StuG IV. Built on the Panzer IV chassis to supplement StuG III shortages. It carried a similar gun and fulfilled the same battlefield role with improved reliability, widely deployed on both fronts during 1944-1945. Hetzer, or Jagdpanzer 38, a compact, heavily sloped tank destroyer designed for ambush tactics. Cheap and easy to manufacture, it served extensively in 1944-1945. Its small silhouette made it difficult to detect and hit in combat. Jagdpanzer IV, a low-profile tank destroyer armed with a long-barrel 75mm gun, effective in defensive lines and urban environments. Its strong frontal armor offered good protection against Allied fire. Jagdpanther, built on the Panther chassis and mounting the 88mm gun, giving it exceptional penetration capability. It balanced mobility, armor, and firepower better than most German tank destroyers. Highly respected, but limited in numbers due to complex manufacturing. Germany's self-propelled artillery. Wespe, a mobile 105mm howitzer mounted on the Panzer II chassis. It provided fast, responsive artillery support during major Eastern Front battles. Lightweight and reliable, it became a standard divisional artillery unit. Hummel, carrying a 150mm heavy howitzer that offered significant firepower, used to bombard enemy defensive lines and support large offensives. Its high-elevation gun made it excellent for indirect fire in open terrain. Grille series, infantry support artillery vehicles equipped with 150mm IG infantry guns, often attached to Panzer grenadier units to break fortified positions. Limited ammunition, but strong firepower. Armored cars. Sd.Kfz 221-222, light armored cars used for fast reconnaissance, armed with machine guns or 20mm autocannons, ideal for scouting ahead of armored units. Their speed and agility made them common in early war operations. Sd.Kfz 231-232, six-wheeled heavy armored cars with long-range communication equipment, often used in France, North Africa, and Russia. Their armored hull offered better protection for reconnaissance crews. Sd.Kfz 234 Puma, an advanced eight-wheeled armored car with high speed and a 50mm gun, considered one of the best armored cars of World War II. Used primarily on the Western Front for reconnaissance and rapid response. GERA MAN half-tracks and support vehicles. Sd.Kfz 250, a light half-track used for recon, command roles, and infantry transport. Agile and versatile, with many variants including radio and observation models, frequently seen in mechanized divisions. Sd.Kfz 51, the standard German armored personnel carrier used in dozens of battlefield roles. Variants included rocket launchers, command posts, flamethrowers, and ambulance versions, essential for Panzer Grenadier mobility. Opel Blitz, Germany's primary military truck, responsible for transporting fuel, troops, supplies, and ammunition. Its reliability made it the backbone of German logistics, seen on all fronts throughout the war. Rocket and missile vehicles. Sd.Kfz-4-1 Panzerwerfer, a half-track mounting a 15-barrel rocket launcher for saturation bombardment. Offers mobile artillery support with rapid barrages. Crews relied on shoot-and-run tactics to avoid counterfire. Wurfrahmen 40, a half-track fitted with wooden rocket frames carrying 280mm and 320mm explosive rockets. Extremely powerful but slow to reload, typically used in assaults on fortified positions. Its loud launch earned it the nickname Walking Stuka. Meillerwagen, or V2 transporter, a specialized vehicle used to transport, raise, and prepare V2 ballistic missiles, essential to Germany's rocket program and mobile launch system, played a major role in V2 deployments across Europe. Borgward 4, a remote-controlled demolition vehicle carrying large explosive charges, used in urban combat and bunker assault missions. Operators guided it using radio controls from a distance. Super heavy vehicles. Maus, a super-heavy tank project weighing over 180 tons, protected by extremely thick armor. Only 2 prototypes were built, and mobility problems prevented battlefield use. Intended to break enemy lines, but never reached active service. E-100, another super-heavy concept. Only the chassis was completed before the war ended. Planned to mount heavy guns and thick armor similar to the Maus, remained experimental due to resource shortages. Schwerer Gustav, the largest artillery gun ever deployed in warfare, firing 7-ton shells from a railway carriage, used primarily during the siege of Sevastopol to destroy coastal fortifications, required thousands of men and extensive logistics to operate.